Hello, welcome to Ex-Witness Awake. I'm your host, Jonathan. Hope that you are doing well today. What do we got on the agenda? Well, we're going to show bits of the March broadcast from jw.org. This is going to be the first one, sans Tony. As usual, it's a little wacky and a little boring at the same time, but also a little entertaining when you put the right spin on it. Let's give it a go. But of course, as is tradition, let's run the old intro. Let's try that one again. Yeah, whatever. So for March, they actually don't have a governing body member who's hosting. It is a helper. I don't remember his name, so insert name here. And he is, well, I was thinking when I was watching this, it reminded me of when I was a kid, how you would have a show where they introduce cartoons and they would have a little bit that they do. And then they just jump into the cartoons. And I kind of had that feel. So, let's check it out.
Welcome. Here's a preview of what we'll discover in this month's program. Have you ever wanted to turn back time and undo something you wish you hadn't done?
Yeah, it's called baptism.
In this month's My Teen Life, we'll hear how Talila and Jose, who with help from their parents and Jehovah, made progress after a setback. If we've strayed far from Jehovah, our own heart may make us feel like we could never come back. This month's music video will remind us how great Jehovah's love is for those who want to return to Him.
Brothers, what can we do to appeal to the young ones today? Yes, Brother Helper.
Cheaply drawn anime in a music video?
Brilliant. Let's give it a go.
If a brother once served as an elder, but is not presently, what can help him to regain his privileges? We'll hear the experiences of two brothers in a segment with this thought-provoking title, Return and Serve Again.
Do you smell that? That's the desperation of them bleeding elders.
There's much to look forward to in this March 2023 edition of JW Broadcasting. Have you ever set a goal for yourself that was harder to reach than you first thought? How did that make you feel? In this dramatization, note the adjustments a sister makes to work toward her goal.
Whoa, Nelly! Hang on to your hats, pals, because Bozo's got something special for you. Do you pals want to have some fun?
This sucks.
Do you pals want to go on an adventure with me?
Watchtower sucks.
Well, hippity bippity dippity bop. Once we get started, we're never gonna stop. So here we go.
That was terrible. I could have answered that better.
No, you did great. Really.
I've always been hard on myself. Really strengthen our faith. Then if we... No, that's all. Sometimes it made me so anxious.
I think I've seen better acting in a elementary school play, but I guess that's not really the point. But let's carry on.
That even the normal stuff I do felt impossible.
So what do you think brings this out?
I don't know, maybe lately it's because I'm thinking about SKE. If I can reach that goal, it'll be fine.
I see. How about we read a scripture? That might help.
Okay.
These elders look like the friendliest zombies you ever did see. I see. How about we read a scripture?
They didn't discourage me from SKE, but they suggested I try to manage the anxiety first. I was on it. If I focused on my goal, and took care of myself, I'll get there. Maybe it was a little too much focus.
Nothing gets you quite so pumped as listening to some sort of boring talk from jw.org. Yeah!
An introduction to 2nd Chronicles. 1st and 2nd Chronicles were originally one volume, which was later divided into two. The writer was Ezra, an Aaronic priest and copyist who completed the volume about 460 BCE.
Thank you, brothers.
So?
They're right. SK would be a lot for me right now.
I'm sorry. But you'll get there.
I tried everything to fix this. What's wrong with me?
Nothing. Some things just take time. Hey, I have Lily study tomorrow morning. I could use your help.
I want to get baptized, but I don't know. You all do so much. I don't think I could ever really be...
I think I understand. Can I show you something? Micah 6:8. What do you read that?
He has told you, O man, what is good. And what is Jehovah requiring of you? Only to exercise justice, to cherish loyalty, and to walk in modesty with your God.
That last part, walk in modesty, that's about knowing our limitations. So, is Jehovah happy with what you can do? Or does he want what you can't do?
He only expects what I can do.
Then why should we expect more? Turns out, I gave Lily the same advice the brothers gave me. It was my turn to apply it. I had to be honest with myself. My limitation was my own high expectations. I've been doing it so long that there was no quick fix. It didn't mean giving up on my goals, though. I just tried to focus more on what I could do in the present. Like having more empathy for people who feel like I do. And showing them how much Jehovah values them. We could tell a Bible student how we overcame a challenge. Truth is, I can actually do a lot for Jehovah. With reasonable expectations.
Our sister learned to manage her anxiety, in part, by managing her expectations, a crucial step to giving her best to Jehovah. That lesson is an excellent introduction to this month's theme, Realistic Expectations, the key to joyful and successful service.
What do we learn from this part starring the Wish.com version of Jade and Nita? They just don't have the chemistry that the others do, but I guess you can't use them for everything. So this sister is upset and anxious about trying to join the School for Kingdom Evangelizers. She wants to qualify for that, but she's having some trouble. She has some limitations on what she could do, and that's not wrong for the what's his name giving the talk to point out that you have limitations and just do the best you can. That's good advice. But when it comes to this, getting anxious about this class, it's all just for the service of the organization. What do you get out of it? Maybe a little, reputation, a little, gold star kind of a thing where you could be proud of it, but it's all just free labor, more preaching, more going and knocking on doors for free to recruit members. And anybody could do that. That's in it. In fact, that's what they're supposed to do. So why be so anxious over something that doesn't seem to work anyway? There's not too many people that come out of the territory. That's what I got out of that part. So let's go on to the next bit and see what is going on there.
When you hear the word realistic, what comes to your mind? Realistic conveys the idea
I'll take indoctrination for 600, Alex.
Of something that is practical, rational, reasonable, and sensible.
What are things that describe the opposite of Jehovah's Witnesses?
Having expectations that are realistic is essential to joy and success in Jehovah's service. In contrast, unrealistic expectations cause discouragement, as Proverbs 13:12 says. Expectation postponed makes the heart sick, but a desire realized is a tree of life.
Hey, you want to know something that Jehovah's Witnesses have been expecting for a long time, but it doesn't come? It's the end. Keep saying that the end is coming. They're expecting it, but it hasn't come. Makes the heart sick.
Appropriately, we often use this verse when referring to expectations that are not achieved as quickly as we would like.
Well, I think it's time for me to have a reasonable expectation about the size of this video. It's going to be too long, so I'm going to cut it up, and there's going to be a part 2, possibly a part 3, depending on how it goes with the next recording. And so tune in next time for the continuation of the March broadcast, and hope to see you here. Bye for now.